guys, hope you liked those clips from my little brother Ben's wrestling tournament. He's a freaking beast, but now we're gonna get back into some jiu-jitsu. And first up, we got Joseph, a beast from Ukraine. Congratulations to him. He just got his blue belt last Saturday. And right now we're just kind of doing a flow round. We're both pretty sore and trying to get warmed up, so we're just flowing for this one. Alright, now we got Jose, who just got his blue belt as well. He's also a beast, kills it in tournaments. We usually have some pretty good rounds, so this should be a good one. First up, we're going for the Darce, but since he flattens his back to the ground, I'm going to have a real hard time finishing that. I could have probably brought him up onto his knees with the Darce and tried to finish it, but he comes up with this sweep, not sure what to call this one. And I go for some kind of inverted triangle attempt, but I miss his arm, so he ends up on top. I played a little too slow here, a little too reactionary, so I could have wrestled up out of this position, but he ends up getting my back. As he's taking my back, we run into coach a little bit, so we get a little one-on-one.
Seems like you're doing better than I am.
Alright, so I did a good job defending from my back, and I end up actually grabbing a Kimura from here. And I know, throwing up a submission from bottom mount is not going to work, but I'm able to create space and get my legs involved into this escape and get out of mount pretty quickly. And as I hold on to this Kimura, I'm able to kind of pull him away to where I want to end up. And instead of creating a scramble, I'm able to control where we go and what position I want to attack from. If I hang on to this Kimura, I can kind of decide where I want to attack. If I want to go to the back, here I decide loop my leg in for this triangle. Instead of finishing the triangle, I like to use it as a control position to attack the arm. I think about attacking the wrist lock, but I didn't have enough control, so instead I throw the arm under my armpit and finish it that way for a real tight finish. Next up, we got Jace, a high-level blue belt and very creative grappler, big into footlocks and toe holds and all the scummy attacks you can think of. So here I use the Russian tie to get him down to the ground with an inside trip, and immediately I'd start attacking the Darce. I like to use the Darce as a distraction to extract my leg from his half guard, but he knows that's what I need to finish the Darce, so he holds onto that leg pretty tight and I can't get it out. So instead I let go of the Darce and start dressing the half guard. In trying to pass half guard, I'm really liking this kind of a reverse scarf position where I switch my hips to where my back is facing him, but the only downside is it allows Jace to sit up into an octopus guard and start attacking from there. So his first octopus guard sweep, I'm able to base out and kind of keep from getting swept over. He attempts the electric chair here, but I'm pretty flexible and know this sweep pretty well, so I'm able to, again, base out and defend the sweep and kind of threaten the Darce here, but he ends up ditching the electric chair and trying to come up into almost another octopus guard sweep. And here you can actually see me try and address a lockdown by creating one of my own and start to threaten my own octopus guard from top. If you've seen some of my other videos, you know I've been working on this kind of octopus guard twister you can see here in the bottom left, and that's kind of what I'm going for, but he knows it's coming and he's able to break it. But since I still have the octopus guard, I'm able to sweep him over and push into side control. Now that I'm in this knee on belly, I start digging an underhook to try and go for a spinning armbar where I'm just going to get that underhook, spin around his body, and collect another Kimura grip to attack that armbar. Jace bases out hard, but since I hang on to that Kimura grip, I'm able to continue to threaten that submission and multiple others, and I end up in this kind of Kimura triangle position, which can work, but he's able to defend accordingly, and I continue to attack that arm and try and invert to either get to the back or continue to attack in the armbar. Jace here positions himself for a Darce choke. To defend, I want to get onto the opposite side of the choke, but he quickly switches into a guillotine and I jump the wrong way and get guillotined hard. Alright, that's it for the jiu-jitsu. Now time for some punch face.
That's from my settlement. Those people that threw away all my savings. What in the common grade nonsense is that?
I thought it was safe. I was like, I don't need to defend because I'm going to the right side.
Yeah, you were blocking that, and because like I was stopping the darts, and because there was that, I was like shot it up through and switched the legs in so I could block it. Like at the same time, it was like woohoo! I was shooting the darts in,
Yeah.
so it was like the darts, and so you were blocking off the darts, and so it came the other way. Like when I get the front headlock, right? Like they're gonna fight the choke anymore. And so like if you go for like the darts and they're like fighting it and you can get that hand like right under the neck, sometimes you can shoot it all the way up.
I thought it was your right arm. Like in my memory, it's your right arm that choked me.